Hi friends, great to see you with another interesting story. This is the story which is my favorite story, and I enjoyed sharing this with many people for many years. This is about a story which I read in the Brand Equity, which is supplement of Economic Times, maybe about 10-15 years back. In this story, I'm going to talk to you about how another interesting street vendor comes up with something new every single time. Watermelon generally sold in a marketplace where there are multiple vendors. One guy, another guy, another guy, another guy. So all of them will be similarly selling watermelon. So this story is about one watermelon vendor who looked at it and thought, why can't I do something different? He was getting bored and he said, okay, how can I attract more customers? Can I do something differently? So he started looking at what's actually happened when they are buying a watermelon and how are they buying it, on what basis they are buying it, how are they carrying it. So he found the people who find it very, very difficult to carry this watermelon. They already have one or two bags in their hand and they were finding it difficult to put those big watermelon inside a bag. So this guy noticed, and the next day, early morning, he went to the wholesale market, picked up those small watermelons, came and started displaying it. Within few seconds, the customers started noticing it, and few went, and few more went, and many went, and all of them went and started buying from this guy. This guy's sale was amazing. He was doing it for about 2-3 days. What do you think would have happened? You guessed it right. The other guy also copied it. Okay? And then the other guy also copied it. And this was going on. So suddenly he realized, oh, I see. Now I need to do something different. So he looked at it and he started again doing some research in terms of finding out how does the customer actually pick up those watermelon. And generally it is believed they make a small cut open and show the red. The more red the watermelon is, the more sweeter it will be. That's the kind of belief, that's how it works. So what actually happened, this guy, the next day, he had a relatively smaller watermelon, but he was showing those redness outside and he was only displaying all the red looking watermelon for the shop, for the customers to shop. So this particular thing happened and few customers walked in, started buying. Again, few more customers walked in, started buying. And then within about a day's time, everybody started going and his business was doing extremely good. And what do you think would have happened? You guessed it right. All the other vendors also started copying this. So this guy again wanted to figure out how can he be different. So he looked at it and he thought, I need to do something different. So he did little more research and then found out what is this people are going to do. After taking this watermelon home, they eventually need to cut it and then eat it. So he decided, why don't we do something? So he decided to have few people employed and made sure that he cleaned it, put it in a nice polythene cover, and then made it look transparent, neat, healthy, hygiene kind of a image that he built in, and he started selling it in a packets of smaller packets, transparent packets. So this again, customer enjoyed it because they don't have to do all the hard work. They just have to open it and eat it. So this happened and few people bought it. Everybody went into this outlet and he was actually doing more business. And what do you think would have happened? Every other guy copied it. That's how it works. So the article ends saying, we as business owners, entrepreneurs, you have to come up with something new every single time. You cannot say, I've done. The moment you stop it, you cannot survive. So try and figure out. I'm sure there are cues that you can get. There are clues that you can get from customers. And those customers will leave you a lot of message, a lot of learnings. Pick up those learnings, come up with something new, and then so that you can be different every single time. Hope you enjoyed the story. Wish you all the best. Thank you very much.